Most of our local municipalities are in tatters. They are heavily indebted and badly run. Midvaal local municipality in the Vaal has been one of a very few exceptions in the country. It's been recognized as the most well-run municipality, receiving clean audits from the Auditor General for multiple consecutive years. How have they managed to be efficient and without scandal? Let's get a sense of this from the former Midvaal Municipal Manager, Serrah Mhlanga. Good afternoon, and thank you very much, ma'am, for your time. I became aware of your name just the other day when I was interviewing Dr. Klute from University of the Free State, who was participating in a seminar of Salga, talking about examples of people who run municipalities very well. Your name came up, and as a way of sharing best practice in the country, and that to demonstrate that it is doable. We can run municipalities very well, and you are one such examples. Congratulations, by the way. Just tell us overall, what are the key ingredients to make sure that a municipality delivers the services it's supposed to for its local residents?
Okay, I think there are two critical aspects that we can look at. One, there must be the political will to want to deliver the services, and there must be a strong administration that enables and carries forward the mandate of the political leadership. That is one critical area. The second part is with relation to the staff members, the people who actually make local government work. It becomes very important that these people be committed to what they're doing. And that was my experience with Midvaal local municipality. I had the most excellent staff members. It was a team worth waking up every morning towards.
So the capacity issues that we keep on hearing about that there's a lack of capacity. But you are saying before you even think capacity and skills, you must think political will.
The political will must be there. I think it sets the tone right at the top. The political leadership will tell us, will craft for us our 5-year plan. And based on that plan, as administrators, we take that plan and we operationalize it. And in making sure that that plan actually does work, you need staff who are committed. The issue of academia, I do understand it. The issue of academic qualifications is well received. But what I noticed with the Midvaal staff was that they were very committed. That's the first thing. So the attitude was right. The mindset was right. We had good processes and systems of internal control which were in place, and they were being monitored regularly. The staff from, I think, level 1 to level 4 were also going through a performance management system. So the performance management system was also cascaded down to that level. And lastly, there was a strong commitment from the political leadership to say above a certain level of management, you cannot accept people with qualifications less than a diploma, for example.
So the qualification skills were very important. That addresses the capacity issue. What about ethics? I mean, we keep on hearing about ethics, and the government structures at all levels, including the national one, has got a code of ethics. The ethical leadership, how critical was that for you?
Look, for me, everything else that is going wrong in local government, if you tell me about underspending, I will say that is an effect. If you tell me about poor service delivery, I'll say that's an effect. If you tell me about corruption and mismanagement, it's an effect. An effect of what? Of poor leadership. So leadership that is committed and actually just wants to drive a certain type of professional conduct. Because once you've got a professional group of people who are working for the municipality, those different professional codes you prescribe to different codes of conduct. So that becomes the first thing. So in as much as we talk about professionalization of local government, it's not just about having a qualification, but it also includes belonging to a professional body, because in those professional bodies, you then sign a code of conduct, you then sign a code of ethics. So from the professional aspect, when you bring that together with the municipal one, people become accountable. They understand that if they don't behave in a particular manner, it might actually hamper their good standing with the professional body with which they are registered. So to a great extent, it does. Also, the issue of morals, I think we have lost direction completely. in many regards as local government. And those are just basics. They're contained in your Schedule 2 of the Systems Act. And for me, it's not even a question. It's there. It's meant to be done. It's just how it's supposed to be.
Okay. The other word you mentioned now very quickly was accountability, and how important that was. And when you were there, just very briefly, if you are able to tell us, were there issues where you struggled to hold people accountable?
Not at all. I must be honest that the political leadership was very strong, very firm, and we had our performance evaluations every quarter. So we did not wait for the end of the year to reflect and look back and to understand what went wrong. We were doing that on a quarterly basis. But those quarterly performance assessments were also preceded by weekly meetings. At Midvaal, we had management meetings 52 times a year at 8 o'clock every Tuesday. Come rain, come sunshine, it's a given. So you get to communicate, you get to engage with the head of departments, you get to understand what is going on, and regularly your finger is on the pulse of the institution from a project management perspective, from a spending perspective, from the budget side, from all the programs of the municipality. So every week you get to understand exactly where you are. So the problem with most municipalities.
Yeah. Please continue. The problem with most municipalities
is that those simple, basic things that are supposed to be done at management level, they're just not taking place.
Yeah, so you can professionalize as much as you want. You can have the qualifications, and if you don't follow through, and if you don't have political will, strong ethical, moral leadership, and manage performance very closely, as you've just said, then you're not going to get anywhere. Thank you very much for those reflections, Serrah Mhlanga, and once again, congratulations to you and your colleagues who are showing us and the rest of South Africa that it is doable if Midvaal could do it, and if you, as a municipal manager, you were successful. Thank you very much for sharing some of your experiences and tips on how to run an efficient municipality.